Kristie from Sweet Girl Designs. Welcome to Mix It Up Monday on the Crafty Maven Getaway. This is one of my first layouts for the Crafty Maven Getaway, and I'm so excited to share. So you saw the inspiration piece at the beginning there, and what I took from it was mostly the colors, the oranges, the turquoise, some leaf motifs, the key, just like little bits and pieces from the inspiration piece. And also wanted to work a little bit more with this copper. So you did see one of the 4x6 cards was kind of my inspiration as well. It said good enough, and the good enough was like in a copper foil. So I tried to bring in some copper foil throughout the layout. All the copper elements that I'm using are from Studio Calico kits. So this shine circle piece is from, I think I got it in the like subscriber bonus or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this is just a filler card, and I really should learn not to start with filler cards because I struggle. So this card took me a while. I knew I wanted to use that shine die cut along with this key because of the inspiration piece. But I also really struggled and really wanted to use that wooden button just because it had a little bit more purple elements that could be found in the inspiration piece as well. I don't end up using any of the wooden buttons in the layout, but it does take me a while to like realize this is just not working. So I swapped the kind of orangish, peachish doily for this white doily, center it up, and just add a whole bunch of ephemera from the Maggie Home Shine collection. And then I also break out these wooden veneer from My Mind's Eye, just to bring in some more interest as well. You'll see a little bit later on, I do a 3x4 title card, and I have this wooden wood piece from Gossamer Blue that says October, and the wood piece has kind of a, I don't know what you call it, it's like a lighter wood and then the kind of almost burnt darker wood in it, and so I wanted to try and use some of my wood veneer that have that kind of two-toned wood as well. So these My Mind's Eye wood veneer have that, and so I brought in the butterfly, which I thought was pretty cute. I don't use a lot of butterflies in my layout, so this is kind of different for me. Then I pull out some enamel dots. I start a brand new pack which has a lot of the colors like the purple, the gray, the green that you can find on the inspiration piece. Alright, so I'm going to try and stop saying the inspiration piece. It's actually my first time really working from like a mood board, so it was pretty interesting, but I do like the way it turned out. So this photo here is actually just taken from the internet. We live in Canada, so our only baseball team is the Toronto Blue Jays, and my husband is a huge fan. And in being married to him and having to be watching so much baseball, I'm also a Blue Jays fan. So anyways, my husband had to stay home sick with my daughter on this day that the Jays had like a crazy comeback in the series. So yeah, I just took this from the internet, and I really do like it because my favorite player is the one facing the camera. So I just added some washi there, and then the die cut, and then one copper star, and that photo is pretty much done. Now on to the two 3x4s for the left-hand side of the layout. So this is the same day. My daughter was sick. My husband sent me this photo. And so I'm just adding a pink doily. There's no pink in the mood board, but I'm a sucker for pink, so I thought it went pretty well with all the other colors. So I add a pink doily, and then these snap alphas that just say sick girl. And then this wood veneer is from Color Cast Designs, and I just really, really, really like the sayings that come in this pack. And so this one says, "I like naps," which is so cute. And I really should have saved this one for like a photo of me, but oh well. And so I just add some journaling about the day. And this card is from Studio Calico, and it says, "Let's stay home." Because it wasn't really planned that we would be staying home with her, but yeah. Alright, so this is my title card. And I struggled because I couldn't figure out what kind of alpha numbers I wanted to use to pair with that wood veneer. I knew I wanted to keep it pretty simple, but I just wasn't sure. So you see me playing with some white alphas and now these wood veneer pieces, but it just wasn't working for me. So I decided to pull out the Snap alpha sheet again and make what I have work, because I didn't have any more number ones. So I think I use a letter I and a letter F that I trimmed down to make the number ones, and then just put it underneath the wood veneer piece. And I picked this card with the leaf because of the fall kind of theme going on the inspiration piece, and then the color of the card as well was orange and really worked pretty well. So onto this photo. This photo is of my daughter and I eating an ice cream cone. There was a bit of the ice cream in the bottom part of the photo, but you couldn't really tell what it was, so I decided to cover it up with another die cut from the Shine collection. And then I had these tiny word stickers from this Pink Paisley Cedar Lane, and I didn't realize they were like a vellum. I really like the color, but the vellum just was not working for me. So this one says "Perfectly Wonderful," and I tried playing around with it on the title card, then I move it to the photo, but then I just realized like I don't know. I was struggling with how it was looking and like the vellum. So I don't know. Like I really struggle with that. So I think I don't know, in the future I might just kind of back them on a white card or something and then trim them out, fussy cut them. I don't know. So I don't end up using, I think I might use one tiny word sticker. Alright, now onto this card. On this week, my class and I went to the zoo on a field trip, so we did like a dinosaur program. So this is just of some of the kids playing with the little dinosaurs, and I just thought it was so cute because they had them like all lined up, and I just thought it was really cute. I do like to include things that my students are doing, but because I do process videos, I don't include photos that include their faces because I don't think that would go over very well. But yeah, so I really liked this photo. So I add some baker's twine in like a brown and white, with brown and white, and I normally wouldn't use this color, but I think it ties in pretty nicely with the filler card that I made up above. And just add this tag and a flower and this wood veneer piece that says "Everyday Life." Use my tiny attacher just to kind of have the baker's twine lay a little bit nicer. Add some more enamel dots and some journaling about the field trip, and this photo card is pretty much done. So I do add this word sticker. I think it says "Find Adventures." I had forgotten that I had used that, so I feel like I should probably use another tiny word sticker on the opposite side of the layout, but we'll see if that actually happens. Next is this doily that I think is from Michaels, and I'm just bringing in some more of those copper pieces, so these copper stars from Studio Calico, and using my glossy accents. This photo is also from the zoo, and it's just of the kids running away in terror from the dinosaurs, so it's pretty cute. And again, you can't see any of the faces, but you can see a tiny bit of the T-Rex in the background, so it's pretty funny. And then the following day, my family and I actually went to the zoo again, um, because for my birthday, my husband and daughter bought us tickets to this lantern festival. So the next few photos you see is from there. So I add this acetate piece that says "so cute," and I pull out the Color Cast Designs wood veneer again, and this one's so cute. I love your guts. So cute. And then I wanted to do a bit of a cluster, but I didn't want to like waste really good embellishments. So I tried trimming down some like weird pieces, but I didn't like the way it looked. So instead I pull in some more washi because I had used it on the opposite side of the layout and I wanted to bring it into this side. And in laying down the washi and rearranging it, I came to realize that there's that plastic on the acetate piece, so that was a bit of a happy accident. Put in some washi and add that wood veneer, and I think I might add a few enamel dots. Yes. Yeah. So I really do like to bring in the same elements throughout the layout, so for sure the enamel dots, the wood veneer, and just like the overall color scheme is kind of what I always have in the back of my mind. And then to the ephemera from the Shine collection, just trying to use that throughout. This photo is from the corn maze, and this is from the Sunday, and my daughter got to ride a pony, and it was so cute. So this is just a photo of my husband and her on the pony, and I wanted to do some journaling about it, so I pull out this pink label from Michaels and this little leaf from the Shine collection and just layer those up. It's pretty simple card for me. The leaf was kind of hanging off, so I just used my tiny attacher to kind of move it over a bit. Use the alphas again to spell out the word whoa. I tried to use an exclamation point, but these alphas sometimes don't peel off that great, so I just left it. Add a date stamp and some journaling, and that one is finished. Okay, so this is from the Saturday where I said we were at the zoo, and this is the Lantern Festival. Like, aren't they gorgeous? They're so pretty. So I struggle at this point because I don't really know what to do. I want to add something to at least one of these photos, but I don't want to cover up too much of the photos, so I just add a little bit of that doily. I feel like doilies are like a running theme in this layout as well. And a few stars. I play around with bringing in some wood veneer stars, but decide that they were just a little bit too small. It didn't really go, so I just add the two copper stars, and those are done. Now on to these two 3x4s. These are just kind of filler cards, and I wanted to use this card that I'm journaling on right now because I felt like the colors tied in really well. And so I just used the numbers as kind of things we did throughout the week. And then this card from Gossamer Blue, it says, "This is what blank looks like." And I put the word happy. And I don't realize till later that I break like one of my rules, which is not to use the same word twice in the same layout. So on the opposite page, it says happy day, and then on this side it says happy. I don't know why that bothers me. It just does. So anyway, I don't change it. I need to change. I need to change. So anyway, I use another wood veneer from Color Cast Designs that says hashtag perfection. Add a little bit of washi at the top just to fill in that space a little bit and add a little bit more interest to that card. And then bring in some more of the enamel dots, but I leave that Gossamer Blue card pretty much alone just as is. Add some date stamps so you know what day things happened. And those cards are finished. And then we just have one more card left. I don't do anything to the good enough card that you'll see at the end in the still shots. That card is from that card's from Studio Calico, and it is gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous with the copper foil and the flowers and all the colors. It's just so gorgeous. So this is the last photo. This is of my husband and my daughter walking through the corn maze. There was like this greenish plant or weed in the bottom corner, so I wanted to cover that up. So I just used this piece from the Shine collection and another one of those My Mind's Eye wood veneer. And I tried to bring in some more twine because I didn't have any on this side of the layout. So I thought I'd maybe bunch it up, but it just doesn't end up looking right. I think it's because it's like brown and white, and I didn't really like it. So I add some more enamel dots, and that's done. Thank you so much for joining me on Mix It Up Monday. I know this really isn't mixing it up at all, but yeah, I only do Project Life, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my channel, Sweet Girl Designs, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!